Hi everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of Yeshiva League Pass Face-Off. I'm your host Josh Kass, and today I'm going to be talking with a very special guest, so let's just bring him on really quick. And there he is, everyone. We welcome Sam Weinberger, the captain of the Frisch varsity hockey team and champions from this past season in the Yeshiva League. Sam, welcome, and thank you for making this happen.
Thank you.
No problem. So, first of all, I just want to, all we're going to do really is just quickly go over your Yeshiva League career, predominantly in your senior year. But if we need to reference back to previous years, and we'll talk about that as well. But I want to start by asking you: you got over the hump, final year championship. What's it mean, and what's it like?
It's amazing. Playing floor hockey for so many years, and now at the highest level that I'll ever play, getting to win the championship was just amazing. Our team is one of the best teams I've ever been on. People-wise, personality, everyone was friends. It was amazing.
So first of all, that's great to hear. But second of all, let me just ask you, you guys played TABC. That's arguably your biggest rival, arguably the biggest rivalry between any two schools in Yeshiva League history. Not only did you get them in a big game, but a championship game in your final game of Yeshiva League career for you, at least. What's that like? How much more did it mean to you to win because of that?
Every game that TABC and Frisch plays is always going to be intense, especially playoffs, championship game. It's just insane. Energy is crazy. Fans are into it. Everyone so loud in their small gym. Especially going down, and it wasn't a blowout or like a easy win. It just meant even more and felt even better to win.
Let me ask you really quick. This is the first time in a long time that the championship game, if not ever, hasn't been played at Lawrence Middle School. Rather than it wasn't played there, but not only that, it was played in the middle of Bergen County, right between TABC and Frisch, on the old Frisch campus at Ben Parat Yosef. Did that make the moment or the game any more significant for you and possibly, you think, for TABC?
Yeah, I think it was just a cool location where drew a lot of fans. A lot of people came maybe that wouldn't have came. I think it was just a cool thing to be in the middle of where we both live.
Yeah, look, I was there. I was doing the PA announcing goals, penalties, times, all that stuff. And I was on it with the pregame and the postgame with Elliot and David Kolb, who were running that show as the play-by-play announcer and the color commentator. And immediately, like the first thing we said, I was on only with Elliot at times, but the main question was TABC Frisch, the only two teams that you really expected to be here at the start of the year. No slight to any other teams, but regardless of that, you also throw into account now that you guys and TABC had matched up twice during the regular season. TABC couldn't beat you either time, not in TABC, not in Frisch, when they had the lead very, very late in that game. I think it was under 20 seconds, and I think it might have even been you who scored a goal late in that game to tie it. Eventually, Ellie Knapp wins it for you guys in overtime. Did that make it any more significant as well, the fact that you had an opportunity to really just totally dominate them, complete a sweep of them throughout the entire season, playoffs and championship included?
Yeah, and just going to that game, the one at Frisch, we were down one, and it was actually Ethan Alter, put one in and kept us in the game. And then Ellie Knapp with a crazy goal.
Fight! Shot!
I think it was like Jakey fight with a crazy pass. Just showed like the depth of our team. Then bring it to the third. Our coach was always telling us like how hard it is to beat a team 3 times, especially coached by Mo Fuchs. So we had to be ready for any curveball change in game plan, and we just showed up and hustled and outworked them.
All right, so two more questions that I want to just address specifically about, your championship and the finish to your season, at least in terms of that specific game. You guys had a very, very close scare with SA where what happened was you guys were up 4-0. Ethan Alter puts in a shorthanded goal. Anyone there should be thinking ball game with just under 3.5 minutes left. And what happens? You guys give up 3 quick goals. When you took that late lead against TABC and you put in that game, not the game winner, sorry, you put in that insurance goal with just over 2 minutes left, were there any recurring thoughts saying, all right, now let's make sure the same thing doesn't happen because it's a higher stage?
I think we were just in the moment and just wanted to – I think we knew that we just had to hold down, play great defense, and survive the last 2 minutes. I don't think we were really thinking about SAR game. I think we were just pretty in that moment. But, yeah.
All right, and then final question for you about that game. What was it like when you scored that goal with just over 2 minutes left?
It was amazing. You see from the videos, a lot of kids make up celebrations, and it was just I scored it.
Tapped by Frisch in the zone.
And it was just pure emotion. It was the best feeling.
Yeah, look, they say that big players step up in big ways. And captain of the team, you definitely left it out there. You definitely proved it all year long. Let me just ask you really quick if you want to shout anyone out before we wrap this thing up.
Yeah, my whole team, especially my line mate, one of my best friends, Will Trump. Great, played with him all 4 years. Amazing.
All right. Sam, thank you so much for making this happen. We wish you the best of luck with everything else going forward. Congratulations on an unbelievable career. And I totally forgot to mention game MVP. I'm sure that was pretty awesome as well. In your final game, congratulations. Thank you so much for making it happen, and wishing you all the best with everything else going forward.
Thank you.